230,000 lines of code, 220 React files, and 130 edge functions. This is the exact architectural footprint of my AI platform, SurFox AI. But here's the catch. I didn't write a single line of code. I'm a completely non-technical solo founder. I don't know code syntax. I don't use fancy framework for prompting. I work a demanding full-time job. Over the last 12 months, I vibe coded this entire enterprise product software from my bedroom, just by talking to AI like I would a human. The excuse that you need a technical founder on your team in 2026 is absolutely and completely dead. I'm pulling back the curtain how a 230,000 line code base actually gets built just by using natural human language. The brutal reality of building a SaaS solo as a side hustle. And what the future looks like in building software in 2026. And how I build this platform to be a $10,000 a month platform in monthly revenue. To understand how a non-technical founder was able to accomplish this, you first have to understand the problem that I was trying to solve. Day to day, I work a full-time job. 20 years of sales, I kept noticing the same thing. There's always a bottleneck in terms of the sales leads and how they're managed. We were wasting thousands of hours trying to manage code lists as well as the hot leads that came in. We did it so inefficiently. If a prospect replies to a text saying, hey, maybe I'm interested, or call me next week, a salesman actually has to see that text in order to reply. But what happens when they send 1,000 text messages? The answer, it's going to get lost. Now, I'm not a developer. I didn't approach SurFox AI as a developer. I approached it as a salesperson of 20 years. Definitely didn't think about the database structure or the coding syntax as a priority. My approach was strictly human psychology, sales-minded. How do we make an AI model understand human nuances? Instantly gauge buying intent, not interested, tire kickers? How do we do that? And automatically qualify them. To be honest, my lack of coding knowledge was actually my superpower. It forced me to obsessively focus on the product's logic, while letting the AI handle the execution. There is a massive myth out there that in order to build complex software with AI, you need to be a master prompt engineer using massive multi-page template frameworks. The truth is, my entire platform was built with natural human language, talking to AI the exact way I talk to you. I don't treat AI like a rigid AI computer program. I treat it like a brilliant, sometimes forgetful software intern sitting across the desk from me. I literally open up the chat and explain what I need and explain the features in plain English, focusing entirely on how the features should act and how the humans should feel when they use those features. I'll tell the AI exactly what data needs to move from A to B. Let it generate the exact edit or addition that I need. Cloud Code is connected to my code base, so it edits it directly there. If it works, great. We move on to the next feature. If it throws an error or does something unexpectedly, I don't debug it myself. I just paste it directly into the chat and tell it, hey, this broke, and we keep the conversations going. When a project like this scales past 200,000 lines of code, the biggest danger for a non-technical solo founder is not one little bug. It's structural collapse. If you just blindly edit the code in one single conversation, AI will lose track of what it's trying to accomplish. It will start breaking your features. To prevent this, I made AI build on a very strict modular architecture. I segmented the entire ecosystem into two clean, isolated halves. A front end built across 226 individual files and a back end powered by 128 individual edge functions. By breaking the app down into specific hyper-focused components, I never had to feed my entire AI the entire code base, even though Cloud Code has access to everything. I would only talk about one specific file that needs to be adjusted at any one time, which keeps the AI perfectly focused and stops it from hallucinating or making errors somewhere down the pipe. But if we are being brutally and completely honest, the absolute hardest part about building SurFox AI within the last 12 months is not the code and the architecture. The real challenge of vibe coding as a solo founder is the contextual fatigue. Every single day at 5:30, I close my work laptop, take a deep breath, and immediately jump onto my personal desktop to start working on SurFox AI. It definitely requires a weird split brain stamina to transition instantly from my day job, which is sales, to building database webhooks at night. When you are a solo founder operating in an echo chamber, there is no technical co-founder to bounce ideas off of or share the weight with. It's just you, a glowing monitor, and an AI model or two, pushing through pure mental exhaustion to keep your vision alive. Right now, SurFox AI is completely built, operational, and in the wild. The programming architecture is locked in, and the focus has officially shifted from pure building to aggressive scaling. My next mountain to climb is to build this platform to $10,000 a month in recurring revenue, entirely as a solo, non-technical founder. If you want to see the exact marketing strategies, code outbound systems, and AI workflows that I use to build this and to hit that milestone, hit that subscribe right now. The barrier to entry for software development is officially gone. So drop a comment below and let me know what vibe coding app you are working on building right now. I'll see you in the next video.